So today I'm going to be talking about 3 weight loss hacks. And these are things that anybody can do that doesn't really cost a lot of money. So these are great places to start. I'm going to be sharing a review from one of my clients, and these 3 pieces I have worked on with her. And these have really been the foundation for her to start to lose weight and maintain it. So this client, she uses my personal training app. She also does 2 health coaching calls with me a month where we really work on that mindset piece where we're getting stuck. Things like if we're falling off track, how can we make sure that we're staying on track? And working through very practical things. And she has been so successful. So I'm going to share what she had to say.
I love the workouts that Michelle has developed for me, and I love her app. It's so easy to use, and this has helped me to lose weight and get to a size I haven't been in decades. I really continue to enjoy this program of using small habits to build a healthy lifestyle.
So friends, if you guys need some extra support, if you have been feeling stuck, if you know that you thrive with accountability, if you know that you're struggling putting all these different pieces together, then I encourage you to set up a free health coaching call with me. We'll go over your goals, your struggles, really figure out what those pieces are for you because it's really different for everybody. That is why a lot of times people fail on cookie cutter programs. When I work with people, everything's customized, from workouts to coaching to support to different ways to eat. So if you know you will start thriving with support, I encourage you to set up that free call down below. I would love to chat with you and get to know you. Hi friends, and welcome to the Healthy Beyond 40 show. I'm Michelle, mama 4 and military wife, and I'm passionate about helping women get healthy from the inside out so they can feel better and live their best life. Do you feel like you're struggling to lose weight and get in shape? If you're ready to develop healthier habits, exercise consistently, and lose weight sustainably, then you're in the right place. I combine my expertise from my doctorate in physical therapy to my experience as a health coach, personal trainer, and yoga teacher to bring you actionable steps for a healthy lifestyle. No magic pill here, so lace up those shoes and get moving. All right, so let's dive into these 3 weight loss hacks today. So again, all of these don't really require any money or anything specific. So they're really simple things that you can do. And I want you to really think of these things as the foundation of losing weight, but also the foundation of being healthy. So when I work with people, not only do I want them to lose weight, I want them to do it in a way that's sustainable, something that they can keep doing, in a way that is good for the health of their inside the body and the way our body functions, not just an external look. So the first thing to do is portion control. So often we are overeating. We live in a world where things are supersized, especially if we're going out to eat. But even within our house, a lot of times we're just eating more than we need to. And you can even think of how you were eating when you were in your 20s, or maybe you have teenagers or younger people around you, and you might notice that they eat more. They might need more calories. They might have more muscle mass than you. They might be moving more throughout the day. They might be walking more. They might be getting more exercise. So they may need bigger portions. Just like we can't compare ourselves to men because most of the time men are going to be bigger than us. And most of the time men are going to have more muscle mass on them than women. And muscle mass burns calories. So we can't compare ourselves to someone else. So a lot of times a really simple thing to do is just to cut back the amount you're eating. So you could even think about one meal that you tend to overeat. A lot of times I'm hearing that to be dinner or the evening meal. So what could you cut back a little bit? If you consistently cut back a little bit, that will make a difference in the long term if you stick with it, if you remain consistent. We don't have to make really drastic changes where we're slashing our calories or the amount of food we eat by half or slashing 1,000 calories. We can make small, consistent changes. Our body actually likes that better, and our metabolism does better if we make small changes. A lot of us aren't really in tune with our bodies and our hunger and our fullness cues. This is something I'm always working on clients with, because so many of us are out of touch with it. I can be too. It can be so easy to just rush through and scarf food down. And we have to slow down. We have to notice what our body is saying. Is our body saying, yeah, we're actually pretty hungry, we need to eat? And when we're eating, can we start to tell as our stomach starts to get a little fuller? We don't need to eat till we're stuffed. We need to eat till we're satisfied. And do we know what that is? Most of us don't, and that's okay. But can we start to bring awareness to that? Okay, so portion control is really a huge one. And there's other little intricacies that I work on with my clients when it comes to portion control, but this is an easy thing for you to start yourself. Number 2, another simple thing and another definitely free thing is water. And again, this can be so simple, but if you're someone who is really not drinking enough, and how would you gauge that? So that would be your urine is a darker yellow color. When it's that pale yellow color, that means you're hydrated. Think of that morning time when you go to the bathroom, it's very dark and yellow. That's dehydrated urine. So if you're having that throughout the day, that's a sign you're dehydrated. A good goal to start with would be half your body weight in ounces. And then you can gauge from there. Some people are going to need more. If you're sweating, if it's summertime where you are, then you're going to want to bump that up. And again, you can use the color of your urine as a gauge. I find that some people just can naturally drink more, and some people are like camels and they don't have that thirst mechanism. So you really have to start to tune into your body and use other cues if you're not someone that gets thirsty, but you're pretty aware that you are not drinking enough water. And even though water is so simple, when we start to drink enough and we're hydrated, it increases our energy. We start to feel better. It also helps to fill us up because sometimes we think we're hungry when we really just need more water and fluid. So it's a really basic thing, but it's a question I'm always starting with clients before we do anything else. Are they drinking enough water? Because if we don't have that basic thing, then it's hard to really build from that. And also, water helps with your gut health too. So if you're someone who's constipated and you're not drinking enough water, that can be a really simple place to start. So I just want to pause and share some of my favorite supplements that I'm using for myself and for my family. So my first 2 come from Zinzino, and I'm an independent partner with them because they're such high quality supplements that I know I can trust what comes from them. So first, they use test-based nutrition, and they're really big proponents of cellular health. So that means working on our health from a cellular level. So that impacts all of our body. So the first product that I use and recommend is their Omega Balance Kit. And this allows you to test your omega levels and then to supplement and then to retest and make sure that your body's absorbing. Because maybe if you have some gut health issues going on or different reasons, you may not be absorbing as much. And we want to test and figure that out. Their omega oil has no fishy smell, no fishy burps. It's a high quality oil with added polyphenols so you can get the best absorption that you can. The other product I love by them is their Extend, and it's a multivitamin, but it's not only a multivitamin, it's actually an immune support. So this is a really cost-effective way to get those extra immune boosting nutrients like beta glucans, olive leaf extracts. So I've noticed that through taking this, me and my kids have gotten way less sick. So it's not just a multivitamin, you're getting that immune support, which is really the reason I take it. I also love that Zinzino gives you a credit back for all your shipping costs. So shipping's $10. They give you that credit back to use on future products. You can also earn free products with them when you share with your family or friends. And also when you order through my link, you're going to get a free health coaching call. And the other supplement I love is for those people who are struggling with low energy, feeling stressed, is Organifi's green juice. What makes the difference between this green juice and other ones, it has the greens that help detox, but they have a clinical dose of ashwagandha, and this is a adaptogen herb, so it helps our stress response. And it commonly comes up when you're reading things about perimenopause or menopause and just that extra stress that our body can feel, that this is a really great adaptogen herb. If you use the code HEALTHY20, you guys are going to save 20%. And make sure anytime you guys order again, just keep using that code HEALTHY20 to save again. All right, friends, let's head back to the show. All right, weight loss hack number 3 is getting enough protein. So again, these 3 things are what I was working on with my client that you heard. And through the coaching process, we're going to work on different things and cater it to each person. But making sure that we're getting enough protein helps to build and maintain our muscle mass. It helps us to feel fuller longer. So if someone is eating a diet that is very high in carbohydrates, lower in protein and fat, they're typically going to eat more because they're not going to have that cue that they're hungry. Another thing with protein is it just takes more energy for our body to break it down. So when we eat food and our body digests it, our body has to break it down. And protein, it really takes more energy. So that means our body's burning calories to break protein down. It's going to do that more compared to a simple carbohydrate, like a piece of bread or cracker. Our body, that's already broken down for us, so our body can absorb more of those calories. So protein can be really huge. And I'll just add in this little tip along with protein is fiber. Fiber is another nutrient that helps us feel full. It helps to feed our gut bacteria, our good gut bacteria. So it helps with gut health. It helps us regulate our bowel movements and going to the bathroom. So those two nutrients can be super important. Typically when I work with clients, I'm not really looking at calories, but if we start to look more into their food, that is what we're going to look into. So you need to really find ways to making sure that you are starting your day with high protein and you're consistently having protein throughout the day. So this is probably the only one that isn't free, but in the sense it's probably already within our grocery budget or what we're doing to make sure that we're getting enough protein. So we have watching our portions and really just how much we're eating, because how much we need may change as we are getting older. Number 2 is water. Getting enough water, really hydrating yourself each and every day, starting your day with a good amount of water. And the last one, making sure that you're getting enough protein and fiber. So I hope that you guys enjoyed these 3 simple, very practical tips. And if you guys need more support or you feel like you're struggling with me, there's no shame in that. It's really hard to change our habits and change what we're used to. And that's where getting an expert in that area can make all the difference. And I see this with clients who start to work with me. They have been putting off getting someone to help them with their health goals. But once they do and they're actually ready and they have this plan laid out, they have the support they need, they can really start to make those changes without that cycle of getting stuck and giving up, sort of that all or nothing thing. So there will be a link down below if you guys want to set up a free call. And I encourage you guys to head to my Facebook group, Healthy Beyond 40, and just share in there. Share if you're stuck. Share your wins in there. It's a really nice community where we can all come together and support each other. All right, friends, keep on moving and have a great day.